Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and new statistics from the Federal Department of Health and Human Services shed a little bit more light on the illegal immigration problem that we continue to face here in the United States. But not everybody considers it to be so much of a problem. Of course, some people, the left, want just about everybody and anybody to be allowed in this country because for the Democrats, who have lost so many voters in Middle America, whose policies have gone so far to the left that anybody who's not incredibly politically charged in a liberal sense really doesn't seem to want to vote for him, says, oh yeah, you know what, open up our borders, yeah, bring everybody in, because they know they can promise these illegals the world, find a way to smuggle them to the polls, and boom, there is your new class of Democrat voters. So when you have somebody like MSNBC reporting on this issue, well, with the new statistics that came out, their headline read, over 460 migrants separated from their children have potentially been deported by the United States. Oh, the evil United States of America. What terrible people we are, right? According to the American left. Yeah, but you see, once again, it's this emotional appeal that the liberals try to go for. This whole like, oh, look how cruel this is. Forget the laws on the books. No, we have to do the humane thing. We have to think with our hearts, not our heads. Which of course is not the way you run an effective and sustainable country. You see, they make these claims here about like, oh, some parents may have lost the right to reunify with their kids at any point in time. Of course, when they're saying about, there's these cases where kids might not be reunited with the adult they came into this country illegally with, at no point in time does MSNBC seem to want to mention that some of these parents, they have previous criminal records. Some have criminal records from the United States of America. They've been in our prisons and then were kicked out of our country. And guess what? They illegally came back to our country once again because they have no respect for the laws of the United States of America whatsoever. No mention was made, as far as I can find, in MSNBC and their website about, some of these kids didn't even come in with their parents in the first place. Some of these kids were brought to this country by illegal smugglers. Yeah, do we really want the kids going back with those people? You'd think the left would do a little bit more research before their whole, every kid needs to be reunited with the adult they came in with. Yeah, but put them back with some child smuggler. Yeah, wonderful, great idea. Now, you see, it's absolutely unbelievable. Like, according to the Trump administration here, 142 parents have outright left their kids in the United States of America. All this talk about wanting to be reunified, some of these parents said, screw it. Kids stay, we'll go. Now, are they doing this because these parents just want their kids to have a better life, even though they know they're going to have a life of hardship themselves back home as their kids in the U.S.? Hardly. No, the reason that they're doing all of this is because the parents know, because of how weak U.S. immigration law is, guess what? You've got your kid illegally in the country, and if you act quick enough, well, you're going to be able to come back into the country, the parent who smuggled them in, thanks to the stupid practice of chain migration. It's just absolutely unbelievable. These parents are in it for themselves. They're not actually looking out for the well-being of the kid. They are using the kid, and the liberal politicians and the morons in the leftist media actually go ahead and try and defend this crap, which is incredibly harmful to the American taxpayer, because contrary to what the left likes to say, guess what? Illegal immigration, it is not a collective plus on our economy. It is a collective drain on our economy. This is the United States of America. We need to look out for American citizens. That is the job of the politicians that are elected, the ones that are representing us, is to look out for our interests, for our well-being. So you know what we need to do? We need to immediately change our immigration laws in this country. We need to toughen our borders. We need to have laws and borders that we actually enforce in this country. And you know what? Not only do we need that so we can keep future illegal immigrants out of this country, we need to round up the ones that we have in this country right now, get them the hell out of here. People say that, that's going to be incredibly costly. But you know what else is costly? When you have somebody illegally come to a country, we've got these children, guess what? We're going to have to pay for them for the rest of their lives, their schooling, their health care, you name it. And then we have to pay for their kids and their kids' kids and their kids' kids' kids, generations upon generations to come. That right there is costly. And that right there is a cost that I am not willing to bear, and neither are tens of millions of my fellow American taxpayers. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. on WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.